What's going on? What's going, Keon? What's going, David? I know your Cardinals lost yesterday. Man, I thought they'd get the win, but y'all still got a chance, I think, to get into the playoffs. Yeah, this is gonna be the last chance to pretty much make it into the playoffs this week. So at least DJ is back. All right, we got kickoff. All right, Baltimore is fighting. We're fighting. Kickoff first. So we'll get the ball out of the half. Always like to do that. We're gonna get this game cast going. All right. Oh, Lamar's only at 2,400 yards. For some reason, I thought he was coming up on 4,000. All right, they get about 3 yards on their first carry, 4 yards. All right. So they're on 2nd and 6 right now. 2nd and 6. Mark Andrews across the formation. Tate Crowder coming down in the box. He's wide open. I think that was Willie Snead. Who's that? Yeah, it's Willie Snead. Yes, I mean we're gonna have to. We can't leave these guys underneath because they're just going to just take all of the short passes. The Ravens can do that. All right, another option. They pick up 3 yards there. All right, 2nd and 7. This is a big down here. They've been pretty much just moving it pretty easily. Lamar's going to roll out with it, and he's wide open for a first. Yeah, these teams are just going to start to kill us with these short passes if we're going to play off like this. Yeah, they're just slowly getting up the field. I mean, it looks like last week. Teams are just running the ball, throwing it short, and we're playing against quarterbacks who aren't going to make those mistakes. This is where we got to stand up at. Again, wide open, right in the middle of the field. Not much we can do at this point. I mean, if we gonna keep playing this soft coverage, they're just going to continue to throw it short, keep picking up first downs, and they'll score every time. Yeah, McKinney got a tackle there. McKinney looks like he's looks like a linebacker almost, but he's moving like a cornerback. All right, another RPO. They gave Lamar the edge. He's just going to take that. I think he's a yard short. It's not technically a must-win game, but we got to win this game. I mean, I don't expect the Washington football team to lose to the Panthers. Yeah, I just don't expect them to lose. I think the Atlanta Kansas City game would probably be more entertaining than the uh, Colts Pittsburgh. I expect the Colts to beat Pittsburgh easily. They haven't been playing well at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this will go good. The Ravens are really good at throwing it short, and the Giants defense they're good against teams that like to take those huge shots down the field. And Lamar took off right up for 9. Not much you can really do. You just continue to because we can't man up against these receivers because all we have is Bradbury, and they pick up. Yeah, the Ravens are going to score right here. You saying cattle dog? You think the Steelers will just lose out? I don't. I think they kind of got exposed. And once they lost Bud Dupree, they didn't really have the same defense. They lost out on. They lost Dion Bush earlier this year too. So their defense kind of got worse. Yeah, this is where the Giants defense usually tightens up. Yeah, the Steelers seem like they're just gonna. I don't see them beating many good teams. Now, if they're playing like a bad team, I can see them winning. But what are they playing now? The Colts. Next week they play. Next week they play the Browns. I don't see them beating the Browns either. Yeah, Big Ben needs to retire. Second and goal here. Play action. Yeah, he's wide open. Yep. I mean, the Giants' defense is going to continue to have their weakness as long as they don't have a second corner. So if the Giants have a shot in this game, it's going to be because we scored some points, and we haven't showed that for a while. So we'll see if we can score some points. We're playing that zone, and he just found a spot wide open in the zone. Yadam didn't carry him in the corner of that end zone. All right, 7-0. That's the first one. Let's see if Daniel Jones is healthy. We'll see. India's up 7-0 too. Yeah, I expect them to blow them out. The Steelers have just really looked like one of the worst teams in the NFL over the last month. Even when they beat the Ravens with RG3 and Trace McSorley, they look bad. And then once they lost Bud Dupree that next week against Washington, they were cooked because Ben can't really move the ball. He can't. He's not all of those receivers. He really can't get it done consistently. Like this is a dude that threw his arm out of the socket in I think the first game last year. He needs to go retire. Yeah, Fernando, the Giants aren't playing that well, but we'll see how they play on offense. The defense looks like, well, I'll say the defense a couple of times in these games have given up touchdowns pretty easily, and then they stand up. So I'll give them to their second and third drive. But right now, they don't look like they have a plan to stop this short passing game. That's what teams are figuring out. Just throw it short, take the 5 yard throws, the 6 yard throws against this Giants defense because they're not going to give anything up over the top. And as long as you're not losing yards in the run game, this defense can be had. And eventually, the Giants defense is going to have to start coming up, and that's when those big plays will come. So let's see if we can tighten up on this before it gets out of hand. 13 plays, 82 yards, 8-minute drive. Jackson was 4 for 4 for 41 yards and a touchdown. He had a 9 yard run too and a 3 yard run, so pretty much no resistance. Pretty much no resistance at all. Now we just don't need a fumble from Dion Lewis. I just rather him kneel it. They always kick it short because they want him to. All right, kneel it. Here we go. All right, DJ's back. He looks like he's walking better than he was last time. Let's see if we can finally put together an offensive drive. It looks good for the first time in 3, 4 weeks. You know, with Jason Garrett, we're running it on first down. Gallman takes the ball, gets about 2 yards. But yeah, DJ so far looks like he's moving pretty well compared to the last couple of weeks. So I don't know if they'll run him that much on options, but hopefully he can slide if they do run him. And I don't know how Evan Ingram made the Pro Bowl. I don't get that at all. Slayton at the bottom of the screen, empty backfield, great protection, and Slayton kind of broke in really lazily and gave the corner a chance to make a break on the ball. I don't know what that was. If Slayton is injured, man, at this point he's got to get out of there because he's running his routes without explosion. All right, 3rd and 7. They're gonna call a false start right there. Oh man. So this will be a 3rd and 12. Of course, it's Cam Fleming, one of the oldest people on the offensive line, consistently getting like boneheaded penalties. All right, 3rd and 12. Deion Lewis in the backfield. Looks like another false start. What's going on? And now Kevin Zeitler, the oldest offensive lineman with a false start. I can't. I don't get it. It's like you're setting us back before we can even get anything going. We're hurting ourselves. So this is 3rd and 17. You completely shut down the drive. Evan Ingram will take that. So the Giants will punt, and hopefully we can get some, kind of flip the field with this punt, and this not be one of those punts that they get a return out of. I mean, your offensive line false starts twice. You're pretty much not looking at a productive drive. So they'll start at the 34. That's not bad. It's a solid punt. That was CJ Board that got down the field first there. Yeah, now it's back to the defense to try to step up. They couldn't do much that last drive. So it's up to them to step up this time. If they can't, then, I mean, this will get out of hand. It'll be a third game in a row the Giants kind of get run away from. I mean, we at least got to see competitive football for most of the year, but it's looking ridiculous at this point. All right, let's check on these other games. Cleveland up 3-0 on the Jets. Indy up still 7-0. Cincinnati up 7-0. Cincinnati is going to play themselves out of Penny Sewell. They got to stop. Atlanta has the ball. Chicago up 7-3. They better not lose to Jacksonville and let Jacksonville lose that number one pick. Yeah, nothing really too crazy going on in these early games. Nobody's pulling away too far. All right. So Lamar will have the ball back a second time. And the defense will have a chance to do something different this drive. Let's see if I can change this background. All right, play action here. Great protection. He's here all day. Thomason is in his face. He's just moving around. He's going to take off. And that's about 11 yards right there. Not, I mean, listen, the offense may be terrible, but the thing is, we'll never know because two false starts is going to kill a drive for any team but Kansas City. I think that's the most frustrating thing is that we didn't even get a chance because Cam Fleming and Kevin Zeitler killed that drive. All right, Hollywood Brown in the backfield. They're going to run this and get 4 right there, I think 3 or 4. Lamar Jackson still hasn't thrown an incomplete pass. Logging in real quick to change this background picture. I still got the Cardinals picture in the background. Lamar's taking off to the edge. We got to contain this. That's 7, 8 yards right there. Banners. All right. Nothing really going on in this game. Might as well cook. There's nothing entertaining going on. All right, Gus Edwards picks up a yard. Picks up that first. All right, I think I got the background changed. Yeah, did anybody see the Bears are talking about re-signing Mr. Trubisky if they make the playoffs? Yeah, that sounds good, Cattle Dog. But is like I said, there's nothing entertaining going on. And your Cardinals already played yesterday, I think. Yeah, that should have been intercepted right there. That was an errant throw. The first errant throw from Lamar. I don't know what got into the Bengals and why they're all of a sudden trying to win these games. Because if they lose out on like Brandon Allen, 7 of 8, 90 yards and a touchdown. You kidding me? Brandon Allen that played against the Giants is a completely different dude than what's going on right now. All right. Ravens running the ball. Dobbins is so good at hiding behind these big offensive linemen. What's going on, done deal? think that's J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, yeah, that's him. All right, they're in third and four right here. The defense looks like they're gonna pretty much let them do whatever they want to do. So, like I said, our only shot is scoring some points. Let's hope that this dude can get off the field. Jabal Shear. All right, he's off. Wow. Mark Andrews across the middle, but it looks like he's hurt. I don't know what's going on. Just slow to get up. That's Willie Snead. Yeah, he was wide open. I mean, this Giants defense is just going to play this zone, and people are going to continue to just find the openings. McKinney came down, but he was a step too late. One thing I'm noticing is McKinney is kind of flying around. Every week he seems to be more and more around the football. But of course, we got to get some stops. Oh, yeah, he's got a gap right there. That's a touchdown. First and goal right here. I mean, with Lamar Jackson, man, you're inside the 3-4 yard line. That's basically a touchdown. Unless they turn it over somehow. I don't even see this being a field goal. You're inside the 2 yard line. It I don't know, man. It seems like they're not prepared for these quarterbacks that can run. Russ, I mean, he's not really a running quarterback. He's wide open in the flat. Wow, he dropped it. If Dobbins would have caught that, they would have lost like 5 yards. So it's good that he dropped that for the Ravens. That's Lamar's second incompletion. Yeah, the Giants need that second corner and a second linebacker in the middle of the field. Because right now, I mean, Tate Crowder, he had his good stretch of games, but he's not really getting it done. They got Mayo on the field way too much. They'll probably run another play action here. Oh, okay, yeah, Dobbins is going to walk right in. No resistance right there. You attack the edge of the defense. That's 14-0. Assuming they make this extra point. And we really haven't seen it. We really haven't seen the offense. Only thing good, I mean, maybe the only thing good about this is that if Jalen Hurts goes into Dallas, or I don't know, it might be a home game for Philly. But if Jalen Hurts wins this game today and gets the 5 wins, that'll put us in what, fourth place and give us the highest pick. But nobody really expected us to win this game. So I just want to just see the offense finally put together something. Last drive, I mean, we didn't really get to see the offense. We just had two false starts in a row. It killed the drive. Yeah, Elite Swift. The defense isn't. They're not able to stop them because our defense is built for those explosive offenses. They're built for the Seahawks. They're built for teams that like to take shots down the field. The Ravens barely do that. They just matriculate their way down the field, all short passes, and then before you know it, they're in the end zone. All right, so we'll get a second look at the offense here. They've run what 13 minutes off the clock. We held the ball for about a minute and a half. See, the Ravens might not score that much. I don't see that many pass rushers I like. But yeah, we need a receiver and we need a second corner. I think those are our two top needs. The pass rush has been kind of getting there most of the year. When Kyler Fackrell was there, Unlimited liquid. Hey, don't say it, man. Please don't say that because I have a hunch that they wouldn't do that. I have a hunch that they wouldn't bring in a receiver too, just because they think they're smarter than everybody else and get them and harass Cam Newton and didn't give him anything. So what's going on? Is that a horse collar or something? Or are they going to call holding on us? Are they trying to say we were holding or something? Just stop with the penalties, man. What is there? Are there people in the stadium in the Ravens Stadium or something? What's going on with all these penalties? Of course, holding and blocking the back. Oh, two holding calls. Man, what's the point, man? Every time I see the Ravens 27, I think of Ray Rice. I'm like, is that Ray Rice? That's J.K. Dobbins. Dante Pettis is on the field and he's not being used. You might as well throw him in there, man. Like, you might as well throw Dante Pettis in there and go deep. That's what I'm saying. Ray Rice is killing us right now. Austin Mack in the slot. DJ finally got to take us. Sterling Shepard drops it. That looks like pass interference though, or a late hit on the quarterback. It'll be one of those two. It looked like DJ's hand got hit when he threw that ball. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, illegal contact. 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We actually took a shot. And that's Jason Garrett calling this game plan. So hopefully Garrett saw last week and said, oh, we can actually go down the field. All right, that's the first quarter, 14 to nothing on them. They held the ball for what, 13 plus minutes, 13 and a half minutes. So we have a shot to kind of do something with it in the second quarter and give our defense some time to regroup. Like I told people when people thought we were going to get the first pick, like I told people when people thought we were getting a 20 something pick, the Giants will earn the pick that they deserve. So whether that's 13, whether that's 22, whether that's number 4, we're going to get the pick that we deserve, and we'll be able to get a player that will help us at pretty much all of these picks. I think when you're at like the 20s, Rondell Moore is a good option. Of course, if you're in the top 10, you're going to have a shot at one of those top 3 receivers. Uh, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. You'll have a shot at Kyle Pitts, the tight end. So the Giants need to really draft a receiver in the first round. I don't want Rousseau. I don't think he's going to be that good. I don't want any of these edge rushers. None of them seem that good to me. Yeah, I think I'm just. We just need a weapon, man. I don't care where it is. We just need a receiver, a tight end. Saquon will help because he can be that receiving back. Maybe we can finally get someone like. Maybe we can finally get someone like. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, maybe we can finally get an offensive coordinator that can use Saquon in the passing game. But I mean, edge pass rush. It's no point in just reaching for a pass rush. If we get one, it'll be Bud Dupree in free agency or something, or one of those free agent pass rushers. But we weren't dealing with what's going on, Evil Raven. We weren't getting, we weren't having any issues rushing the passer before all of our outside linebackers got hurt. Kyler Fackrell was doing a good job. Evan Ingram on the sweep. Let's hope he can outrun this fat linebacker, man. All right, we pick up 4 or 5 right there. It's like Rolando McClain. They're calling that a 7-yard gain. I'll take it. Whatever. It didn't look like 7 yards to me. I know Evan Ingram doesn't have the nerve to be tired. Toy Lolo and Caden Smith are in there, so you know they're running it. You know they're running it. Play action, step up, wide open. Wayne Gallman for 6. Man, yeah, Daniel Jones looks healthy now. He looks healthy enough to actually be in the pocket and make throws. I don't know if he can run yet, but he looks healthy. He's moving a lot better. Yeah, Evan Ingram he shouldn't. I don't know how that dude made the Pro Bowl. That was another play action. Take a shot. Daniel Jones taking a shot. I don't know where that was going. Someone ran the wrong route. Someone ran the wrong route or something. I don't know what was going on with that. Marlon Humphrey on Sterling Shepard right there. And Shep just came back on the curl route. I don't know what that was. Luckily, Humphrey didn't keep running. What's going on, Big Task? What's going on, Meet the Mets? It's not a slaughter yet. Not a slaughter yet. Gallman picks up 5 right there. We're on track. Someone's holding on their ankle. Okay, it looks like Evan Ingram was adjusting his sock or something. So Dion Lewis will come on 3rd and 4. Gallman off the field. 3rd and 4 here. This will probably be our first chance to see if DJ is able to run. If something opens up. If he's able to run and pick up this first down. Dion Lewis. It's blocked up well. What? Oh, my. I can't deal with these players, man. Please get Daniel Jones a receiver, man. Get Daniel Jones a receiver. I can't deal with this, man. This is ridiculous. I cannot deal with this, man. We got people dropping wide open passes, and they're going to kick it back to him, and they'll be in the end zone. And people tell Joe Judge you shouldn't go for it on 4th down. I mean, the defense isn't going to get a stop. I can't deal with it, man. And then the punt almost got blocked. We just need one reliable receiver. One. And now the special teams is giving up another huge punt return, man. They'll have the ball at the 39-yard line. I can't do it, man. Yeah, Kyler Murray is he's an excellent slider. He's excellent at sliding. I can't deal with it, man. You got people dropping wide open passes on 3rd down on every week like it's clockwork. If the Giants coaching staff and Dave Gettleman watch this, they watch this all year. And if they don't draft a wide receiver, if they don't get a number 1 wide receiver in this offseason, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, that Mustang SUV looks good. I don't know if you guys are getting the same commercial I'm getting, but that Mustang SUV looks good. People probably won't like it because it's an SUV, but it's electric and everything. But Mustang Mach-E. Huh. I like it. Yeah, but I mean, I don't get it, man. Why don't we get a number one receiver? You realize he's going to be going into his third year without a number one receiver? Name any good quarterback in the league that is in their rookie contract that doesn't have a solidified number one receiver. It's one thing if you have a veteran and they lose their receivers, but they are veterans, so they know the game and they can make all of their other players better. But name one that's on their rookie contract that's good that doesn't have a number one receiver. You can't. It's not there. We can fight all we want. If we just can't catch, there's no point. There's nothing we can do. Like the Giants thought that was a good idea to go out there and we get to the point where we miss one receiver and Austin Mack is our second receiver. Really? Austin Mack, we're depending on Austin Mack to make big catches for us. Man, the team probably doesn't. They probably gave up at this point because the offense has no hope because you don't have anybody to throw the ball to. And I like Sterling Shepard, but it pissed me off the other day when he said we need to watch the film. We don't know what we're talking about. I watched the film and no one's open. And then when that guy got open, he dropped it on third down. So let's hope the defense can finally step up. Let's see if the defense can finally do something. Isaac Yadam can't make the tackle on the edge, and you give up a first down. Bus Edwards. Well, the good thing is when Patrick Graham has some talent next year, the defense should be better. The bad thing is the defense isn't playing well. And the other good news is that teams probably aren't going to hire Patrick Graham to be head coach if the defense collapses like this. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, David. Your team lost yesterday. I thought Kyler was going to do better. All y'all had to do was get like 21 points. You would have won. All these defensive tackles that we got on this team, we need to we can't let people run up the middle at all. They got J.K. Dobbins in the slot. What's going on? I guess the ball got batted. Don't tell me that the Jets are scoring touchdowns, man. What's going on? The Jets they don't want Trevor Lawrence. Sam Darnold is their guy. Sam Darnold is their guy, man. Sam Darnold is their guy. They're stuck with him because they're trying to. That should be a fumble. I don't know. I guess you can count that as a forward pass. He's wide open. Mark Andrews. That'll make it a 3rd and 4. Mark Andrews is a little slow to get up. He looks all right though. I don't know what's going on with the Jets, man. They don't care about that pick. They don't want Trevor Lawrence. They might not even want Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. I feel like all of these people on the Jets, they're trying to sabotage the franchise because they're all going to get fired and replaced. So that's just a power sweep right. And look, you missed the tackle. Who was that, man? Who was that missed that tackle? You had Lamar Jackson right in the backfield. I mean, can I really blame you? Can I really blame you? But someone missed that. Isaac Yadam. Isaac Yadam, or yeah, that's the second tackle Isaac Yadam's missed on a run play that's giving them a first down. And for some reason, I guess Darnay Holmes isn't healthy. He's our starting slot corner, and he's on the sideline. At this point, the Giants' defense has got it. They got to step up, man. They got to step up, force a turnover, or at least force a field goal here because they're allowing them to do whatever they want to do. And because this defense doesn't rely on a number one kind of receiver, Bradbury doesn't do as much for you as he usually does. The number one receiver is probably Mark Andrews. I don't know what this flag is right here. It came in really late. What's going on with this flag? Illegal formation. All right. So it'll be a 1st and 15. All right. So let's see if the defense can step up, and force a field goal or something. Even though Justin Tucker can basically make it from from the 50-yard line. Yeah, the Ravens run a similar offense to ours, and look at Mark Andrews just wide open, middle of the field. The Ravens run a similar offense to ours, and it's like we design our offense to beat our own defense. I'm gonna need this team to step up and fight, though. The offense looks like they might have a little juice in them, but they're not executing. The defense, it just looks like they're outmatched. They're in this soft zone, and it's not working against anything. Nothing they're trying is working. Looks like the Ravens will put up a 40 spot on this team. They can't tackle, so this will be a 3rd and inches right here. All right, 3rd and 1. Of course, they'll easily pick that up. At this point, we're just trying to make sure that we don't give up a touchdown, which seems more and more unlikely. I mean, to get beat like this 3 weeks in a row, man, y'all got to step up. I can understand 2 letdowns with the injuries and with DJ not at 100% and missing games, but for the defense to all of a sudden play like this, it's not looking good. I'm gonna need Patrick Graham to step up. All right, they're late with that play clock. So we got another chance to stop them from just picking up a 1st down. Like it's first and 15. We got 3 plays to stop them, and they've pretty much been doing whatever they've been wanting to do. The Chiefs play down to their competition all the time. For some reason they're scoreless against the Falcons. Like the Falcons. Oh man, the Jets are up 13-3. Lamar with a great catch. He's got all day to throw the football. Look at Mark Andrews just mossing him, man. I don't know who was on him right there. I think he mossed Logan Ryan. He just jumped over everybody. It's nothing much you can really do. Yeah. They got to just start just going for the receiver instead of the ball because they're not getting up there with Mark Andrews. See how easily they pick up that 1st and 15? 47 right there. I think that's Cam Brown. That's a solid tackle from Cam Brown. I haven't seen our defense. I mean, last week they looked bad, but they were missing Bradbury. I haven't seen our defense pretty much at full strength. I guess they're missing Kyler Fackrell and Lorenzo Carter and Jimenez and stuff, but they look bad today. Like there's nothing that they haven't allowed. They just look plain bad. But I mean, I guess that's what Lamar will do to you when he's trying to solidify a playoff spot for his team. But the way they're giving up the run, I mean, they've already given up over 100 yards rushing, 121 yards rushing in the first half. It's not looking good at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar took off right here. Yeah. And that's all right. So we actually are forcing a field goal. We got a shot. Oh, they're going to go for it? We rushed 3 and kept contained. We actually did a decent job. I'm surprised they're going to go for this here. Okay, they'll kick a field goal. So right now, the time of possession is 21 minutes and 20 seconds to 3 minutes and 52. The offense has held the ball for 3 minutes. The Ravens have held the ball for 21 minutes. And that is pretty much both sides of the ball's fault. The defense hasn't been able to get off the field, and the offense has not been able to sustain drives. We've had drop passes, and we've had false starts. DJ has only attempted 5 passes. Gallman has only run it twice. So not much going on here. They have held the ball the entire time. We've run 8 plays, 35 plays to 8 plays. Tell me how you're going to win. 15 first downs to 2. That's what I'm saying. He dropped it. What's going on, Clutch? Same old as the last 2 weeks. We thought with Joe Judge we wouldn't have to deal with any blowouts, but it's seeming like that's what's happening today. And without that drop, it happens every week. It's like without this drop, if he didn't drop this, they say it every week. If somebody didn't drop this, maybe we would have kept the drive going on. It just kills momentum, man. But at least they kicked the field goal. Exactly. We got practice squad guys, undrafted guys starting on the offense and on the defense. And it's a miracle that we've won as many games as we had. But at this point, we're not staying competitive. I think we were a good matchup for the Seahawks. We were a good matchup for a couple of these teams. I mean, I thought we were a good matchup for the Browns, but we didn't have Bradbury. But with the Ravens, with this short passing attack, we don't have the guys that can come up and play man coverage. So they're going to continue to be able to find these guys in the short passing game And there's nothing really much we can do, especially if we can't stop the run. Because this team attacks the edges in the run game, and that's our weakness. There's no Kyler Fackrell. There's no Lorenzo Carter. Like this Giants team is so decent in the middle of the field, in the middle of the defensive line, rushing the passer. When they have that help on the outside, that we don't need a superstar on the edge, but we got to have somebody on the edge that can at least be stout against the run. I mean, I don't think we're the same team at all. I don't think so. You got to realize this is the Ravens. This is the guy who won MVP last year. I don't think they're soft, man. We've seen them play pretty much the whole year. They're not soft. They're just playing against teams that are better than them. Like this team is a lot better than us. Like we got Austin Mack. Like we can't expect Austin Mack to be a consistent receiver for us. He's an undrafted free agent. And they'll probably hand it off here. And then we got Holden right there. We pick up a first down, but Austin Mack was obviously holding. Again, man, like an undrafted free agent making a mistake. What else is new? When Victor Cruz came in as an undrafted free agent, we had Hakeem Nicks and Mario Manningham and Jake Ballard coming in. So, I mean, you got to have somebody that can help those guys out. They got to supplement your team. They can't be expected to be the star players. Austin Mack clearly was holding on that play. So that'll push us back. I guess that was against them. I can't. I guess it was against them. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have the sound on. And this is one of those drives where Alfred Morris gets the ball every play, and Wayne Gallman stays on the sideline the entire drive. I don't understand this, man. Who does that? The running back has to stay on the field that entire drive, unless it's third down. You bring in Dion Lewis. Alfred Morris should not be getting the same amount of carries as Wayne Gallman. Yeah, Austin Mack wasn't even the number one option in college. Evan Ingram actually catching passes. Maybe Evan Ingram needed confidence by making the Pro Bowl, and we pulled some strings. Right now, he's our leading receiver. Like I said, DJ is moving better. So, I mean, let's see what we can do. Evan Ingram across the formation. This will probably be a run. I don't know why Wayne Gallman isn't on the field, man. I'm just so annoyed with this, man. We gotta get this out. We gotta get these guys out of here. I don't want to see this dude. Like Alfred Morris, I appreciate him, but we need some more explosion. We can't just have him on there this entire drive. Like this DJ is looking sharp, but you can only do so much with guys are dropping passes and you don't have a running game. Play action. Alfred Morris caught that there and picks up a first. That's a solid first. Again, man, I appreciate it, but Wayne Gallman probably shows more explosion and maybe picks up more. We don't know. Yeah, Alfred Morris is looking like an old man because he's an old man. See, now this is the DJ this is how DJ looked right before he got hurt. He looks more comfortable. He's making good decisions. He's checking the ball down when he needs to. He's there's actually routes going down the field. But guys have got to catch the ball, and we need Wayne Gallman on the field, man. If we're going to run the ball, we got to have our best runner on the field. And we don't need Alfred Morris in a 2-minute drill. Hopefully they get in Gallman or they get in Dion Lewis, because as we just saw in that last catch, Alfred Morris is not comfortable catching the football. What do I know, man? The first thing people always say when someone criticizes the coach is, you're a fan, you don't know what you're talking about. But I mean, it just seems common sense to me. It just seems like common sense that you wouldn't keep this guy on the field the entire drive. Yeah, Daniel Jones, I think he's gotten better at running the football naturally this year. He's actually been able to make people miss and run it like he's coordinated, but he's got to learn how to slide or get down some kind of way or run out of bounds. He thinks that this is high school and you can just drop your shoulder and run over people, and that's not going to happen. That was the same problem that Andrew Luck had and Carson Wentz had. Like, these people, they think they're running backs when they have the ball in their hands. Like, first off, you're 6'5". You don't have enough. He's not built for that. That's what I'm saying. He's probably got more carries than Gallman at this point. They both have 2 carries. Gallman is averaging 4.5 yards a carry. He's averaging 1 yard a carry. And Gallman is going to go into the end of the first half with 2 carries, probably, most likely. He's proven to be our best back by far without Saquon, and we consistently take him off the field for entire drives. You don't get these rhythm running backs off the field for entire drives. Dion Lewis is in. I haven't seen Wayne Gallman in the commercial, so I'm happy Dion Lewis is in, so we can actually throw a running back the ball. So we got an empty backfield. The pass protection has been good all day. Solid protection. Sterling Shepard, hopefully he gets out of bounds, picks up the first down. Oh, yeah, I watch basketball. It's kind of hard to keep my attention for 82 games, but I've been a Lakers fan my whole life. All right, hopefully this isn't some kind of run draw play or something. Yeah, the offensive line is doing their job so far. Evan Ingram wide open. This is what I wanted to see from Ingram this entire year. Across the middle of the field using his speed. That's unstoppable. Yeah, I've been a Lakers fan my whole life. I used to hate LeBron, but I guess now he got us a championship, so. Look how easily we're going down the field. He's wide open. That's about 5 yards right there. Let's run some more clock. That's what I'm saying. Saquon will be a factor in the passing game. Devontae Smith or Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase, that's another weapon. And I want one more kind of like second receiver level weapon, and I'll be satisfied. Allen Robinson, with that, that'd be crazy. That's like rivaling like one of the top receiving cores in the league. Because Allen Robinson is a beast. Man, I'm not even from New York, man. I'm from DC. I just picked the Giants and the Lakers as a kid. Just because I wanted to kind of be different. But I picked the Lakers because of Kobe. I picked the Lakers because of Kobe. He was my idol as a kid. I feel bad for Knicks fans though. If you're a Knicks fan, man, that's a salute to you, man. You're a loyal fan. because even when the Knicks are good, they're just frustrating. James Dolan, I really need him to sell the team. That's just frustrating to watch. Yeah, I think the only hometown teams I'm fans of is the Nationals and the Capitals. And I don't watch hockey all that much. I used to go in person, but the Nationals, yeah. The Wizards, I don't really hate, but I'm not really a Wizards fan. But yeah, here in DC, like almost nobody is like a fan of the DC teams. Like most people in DC are Cowboys fans. Other people are like Steelers fans. It's like if you're a Washington fan, you're in a minority almost. Yeah, the Jets are about to blow the Browns out. They're missing their whole receiving core. The Jets are they don't care, man. They don't care about that first pick. They need to bench Sam Donald or something. Whatever they got to do. All right, let's get in the end zone here. They're sending a blitz. Great protection again. I don't know why he was throwing towards Austin Mack's way. This will be a 3rd and 6. If we can get in the end zone here and get the ball out of the half, I'll feel decent. We might have a shot to get to 14. All right, 3rd and 6 here. Deion Lewis in the backfield. Snap the ball. Protection again. And that's just swatted away, but that's pass interference. That reaction from Marlon Humphrey was hilarious. Now DJ will have another touchdown stolen from him, and Wayne Gallman will just run it in. Yeah, he's definitely grabbing him. But we're looking for Austin Mack all day. But yeah, Gallman will run that in, and DJ will get another touchdown stolen. And Giant, did they pick up that flag? Are you kidding me? He's grabbing his jersey the entire. Are you kidding me? I mean I saw the flag. I saw him holding his jersey. Wow. All right. Well, let's take our field goal. Hopefully, the defense stops them from getting another field goal or a touchdown. They got 2 timeouts in a minute and 11 seconds. I can't stand this, man. Like, who picks up that flag there? I can't do it, man. Mac will be gone when we get more receivers in here, but I just don't understand it. Why are you picking up flags when that's obviously pass interference? And if it's not obvious, you already threw the flag. That's what I'm saying. That's a foul. You can't just grab people's jerseys. Yeah, yeah. The game has to be red. It has to be red because they say, "Oh, that's pass interference." They said, "Oh, wait, no, you're not supposed to throw the flag there." They said, "Don't throw the flag. We're not supposed to." They're just going to run it in. The spread is 10 points. They got to lose by more than 10. I don't even know what the spread was, but I know that's some BS. Like I don't think the games are completely staged, but I do think that these referees and some of these players are definitely shaving points. Like I definitely think like These teams are, yeah. Like I forgot what happened. What game where people lost a lot of money and Vegas won because of some like fluke play at the end of the game. Might have been a Hail Mary or something. I don't remember. It was an Eagles Hail Mary. I think from Carson Wentz. They ended up closing the gap, and that lost people a lot of money. Chase Young took Dwayne Haskins' spot as a captain for the Washington football team. Yeah, the Ravens. People need the Ravens in the playoffs. It's just like I mean, if the Ravens don't make it, who makes it in their place? The Dolphins or something. They definitely rather have Lamar in the playoffs. The Dolphins just got the 10 wins, so yeah, they gotta. Yeah, that Eagles game, man, that lost people a lot of money. Like the Mafia used to run a lot of these games, and I still think in some capacity Vegas is the new Mafia. They're old Mafia too, but I definitely think that Vegas is fixing some of these games, at least the point spread, the point differential. So let's just hold them, get them out of field goal range here. Chiefs finally on the board. Let's see what's going on here. So 7-7. I was so pissed, man. Last week I forgot to set my fantasy lineup, and I would have blown this person out. I forgot to set my fantasy lineup, so now I'm playing for third place. But I probably would have lost. I'd be playing against Alvin Kamara, so there's no way I win. Got somebody else wide open in the middle of the defense, man. This is ridiculous. He wasn't. Mark Andrews wasn't wide open, but someone was right in front of him, wide open, and they can't make the tackle. The real Peppers tried to take the ball instead of making the tackle, and that's what happens. You give up 12 more yards or 10 more yards. Yeah, he had a shot at that, but I mean, once you realize you don't catch it, I'm still, man. They really picked up that flag, man. I just don't understand. It's like you realize the Giants are the worst team in most of these games, and then we've had like all of the calls go against us. So the Ravens are going to pretty much just waltz in the field goal position. Like there's nothing this defense is going to do. All they need is about like 2 more yards or a yard, and Justin Tucker, well, he'll kick that through. Um, what's the point? We go from should have had a touchdown to nothing, basically, because they're getting the ball back the other way. They might even score here. Exactly. And it's not even it's like it's been almost every week. On that winning streak, we pretty much there were pretty much no calls against us. There were no bad calls. Like there were calls against us, but there weren't bad calls against us. So it just shows you if we don't get cheated, we're winning games. Yeah, if they get in the end zone here, that's a wrap. We got to get a sack or something because first off, we should have gotten in the end zone that last drive if they called the game right. And then we'd have a shot coming out of the half to get to 14 to 17. All of a sudden, we're in the position to go down 24 to 3. So let's hope we can get some kind of a sack right here or a turnover or something. Like, I expect more from this defense. They've been doing their thing all year. All right, that's 4 yards right there. They're in field goal range. Oh boy, I think that was 6 actually. And I'm just at the point where I just want to see our offense just score some points. And then when you just blatantly take that away, it's just like you're making us not even want to watch the games because it's so blatant. I know he didn't catch that ball. Are you kidding me? Are you serious, man? Like, I know he didn't catch that ball. So now it'll be the pass interference tacked on top of the catch. Okay, they're saying that was on now. I'm surprised they called that. All right. Are they going to pick that flag up too? So they're 3rd and 4. There's no penalty for that? Just a loss of down? I can't believe that. Like, how do you not expect Lamar to run with that ball? Again, man, like it's just making the games boring. And like I've seen blowouts before, but once you got blowouts and then you see the team starting to get momentum and then the referees kill it, all of this time Lamar has, Leonard Williams throwing it away. They're basically putting 3 people on Leonard Williams. Nobody else is going to get pressure. I mean, if Dexter Lawrence gets pressure, he's not tracking him down. Yeah. Yeah, Diablo, you got to do what you got to do, man. I don't blame you. Look at this. Look at this, man. Ravens have no timeouts. They'll probably take one more shot. They're going to spike it. Said it's time to cheer for the Chiefs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because at this point, I don't know what side of the fence you guys are on, but the Daniel Jones haters are going to go crazy when the defense is getting destroyed. And Daniel Jones has been playing pretty decent. Now, we should have the ball in the end zone from that pass interference, but It's just going to look bad. First drive, 2 false start penalties, killed our drive. Second drive, Austin Mack drops it wide open on third down. And then the third drive, we get a flag that kills the drive again. Did they pick up the flag? So how can you even judge what the offense is doing or what DJ is doing? He hasn't had a chance to do anything. That's why it's just so frustrating. Like I'd rather us get more plays. Yeah, Yadam he's missing tackles. He's not playing well. Yeah, the team isn't good enough too, but at the same time, they've been beating themselves. And I'm saying there's no way we can evaluate DJ because we've had drops and flags, and they'll take us. Are you kidding me, man? I thought we had that intercepted. I thought we had that intercepted. That was a dangerous throw. That should have been intercepted. Oh, he just dropped it. Yeah, Mark Andrews just dropped that touchdown. That's ridiculous. That's a clean drop. Hopefully Justin Tucker misses it, which will never happen. That'll never happen. All right, we're going into the half down 20-3, down 17 again. Now, the way the offense was moving, if people catch the ball, maybe DJ can make this a game, but I doubt it. Somebody will mess it up. It's like somebody will find a way to mess it up. Look how their offensive coordinator schemes people open. Whatever. It's no point in ranting about it. We just got to get some talent in here and a new offensive coordinator, and we got to get some talent for them to work with. If the Giants don't win this game, they're not winning the NFC East unless somehow Washington loses to the Panthers. Then they'll have a shot next week. But I think if the Cowboys win next week, they will. If they win this week, that might put the division away. I'm not sure. It'll be really tough for the Giants to make the playoffs. Yeah, Fleming with the penalties. Like I say, let's walk this down. There's usually at least one Giants DJ hater in the stream. The first drive, we handed the ball off, and then we have 2 false starts, and we're in like a 2nd and 20 or 2nd and 17 or something. The second drive, DJ comes out and hits Austin Mack in the gut, and he drops the ball on third down. That killed the second drive. The third drive, DJ drives us down the field, throws it to Austin Mack in the end zone, who's not open. First off, no one's open. And then you have pass interference blatantly on that play, and they pick up the flag. So where was the mistake? Where was the ineptitude from DJ? Like I try to call things like I see it. Now he's lost us games. Like the Buccaneers game, that was inexcusable. That was his fault. A couple of games he's lost us, but right now, what has he done wrong? Besides like not making an amazing play like running 80 yards for a touchdown. You can't be fighting against the referees, your own players, and the defense, and the offensive coordinator. What can you do? Yeah, I don't know why Matt Parrott isn't in there. I'd rather now Fleming for some reason has been doing better in pass blocking, but I just hate all of his penalties before the play even starts, and his holding penalties in the run game. And now the defense, I mean, Patrick Graham can only do so much. You got guys that can't play man coverage against a team that likes to throw it short and likes to attack the holes in the zones. So how do you defend that? So like I said, my goal is just to see some productive offense in this game, just to give some kind of momentum going into next year. Or if for some reason this team falls backwards into the playoffs, some kind of momentum. Like, I don't get it, man. Yeah, Cam Fleming, I mean, he's been doing better in pass blocking, but I'd rather see Parrott in there. I'd rather deal with the mistake because it's like you're a veteran. You're supposed to be someone who doesn't hurt the team. Like maybe you're not spectacular, but you might as well put Parrott in there at this point. Just as I thought, the Colts are blowing the Steelers out. Ben Roethlisberger needs to retire. What is he throwing it? He's thrown it 20 times for 100 yards. Bengals are tied with the Texans. None of these teams care. If the Bengals beat the Texans right here, the Bengals beat the Texans right here, they're going to give up their pick to the Texans. Lamar Jackson is going to probably get Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. Not Lamar Jackson. Deshaun Watson is probably going to get one of these top receivers or an offensive tackle. Who knows? But he's going to have a shot at something. And if Eric Bieniemy goes there, that's going to be a problem. You've got one of the worst rosters in the league. Let's see. Yeah, the Bears are winning. The Jaguars are trying to beat the Bears. They're only down by 3 points. Yeah, these teams don't care, man. Yeah, everybody in the secondary has been a step too slow. Everybody's been a step too slow. Um, I don't know, man. The pass rush, you can only depend on Leonard Williams for so much. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Kyler Fackrell didn't play against the Seahawks, but Russell Wilson ran his way into a whole bunch of sacks because he couldn't outrun Carter Coughlin. Well, Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray can outrun Carter Coughlin. So I don't know where the rush is supposed to come from with Kyler Fackrell out. And it looked like Lorenzo Carter was going to have a decent season, but he's out. So it's all up to Leonard Williams to create the pass rush. That's why they got to pay him because he's been able to consistently, get at least a couple sacks or get this team a couple of sacks with the attention that gets paid to him open. He's been able to kind of get that for us every game. Now, we haven't sacked him yet today, but it starts with bringing him back. Yeah, they've been moving McKinney around, so I don't know what they'll do with him in the second half. But hopefully Patrick Graham can make some adjustments because what they're doing is just running the ball, pretty much running. The Ravens are pretty much running the offense that we were running with DJ during that 4-game winning streak, which is just running the option, picking up rushing yards, and hitting the guys that are just wide open in the middle of the field. Julian Love, as I'll say, I mean, I saw him on film a lot this year. I've watched a lot of him. He's pretty much just playing that free safety role, and he's just like making sure they don't give up anything over the top. So I wouldn't say I'm not satisfied with him, but last week at corner, he wasn't good. But it looks like McKinney is going to take that spot next year because I doubt they're going to keep Logan Ryan and Jabril Peppers and McKinney and then tell McKinney to be the fourth safety. So Julian Love is probably gone. Or maybe he just gets a demotion. But at least the Giants offense is going to get this ball out of the half, and maybe we can get something going. Like it's like I said, at this point, it's just boring. Yeah, Julian Love. I mean, I don't expect much from him. He's just a solid guy to just do one thing and just not, be horrible. So don't expect much from him. I thought that he would be more of an impact at corner. Like at safety, we don't really need him at safety. I just wanted him to be a good slot corner for us or something. But he, my point is, I just don't like that he's just a safety because he's not good at corner at all. Yeah, Holmes has been playing really great this year. He must still be injured though because he's not on the field. He's on the sideline with his jersey on. Yeah, but this defense got to make some kind of a play. All of these players on here that have had these individual good games, they got to step up, man. Like Leonard Williams, he's doing his thing, but he can't do it by himself. Lamar's just going to sidestep him. Dexter Lawrence is good. Dalvin Thomason is a beast. Like y'all got to step up. Who else is there? It's a couple other. The Real Peppers, Logan Ryan, Bradbury. I mean, they're not really throwing at Bradbury. Exactly. Yeah, there's no edge pressure. There's only so much they can do. Only so much you can do. I mean, it all started when Fackrell left. He was at least getting pressure pretty consistently, but without him and without Lorenzo Carter, yeah, Jacob, you should try out NFL Game Pass. It's like at least for me, I guess, because I'm a student, I'm like it's like 20 something a month, like 23 a month. If not, then you can usually get it online too. I can't. I don't think I can actually say the site, but people in the chat probably know what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of ways you could get it. It might be like if you go through those sites, it might be on a little bit of a delay. Even on Game Pass, it's on a delay. So, but yeah, there's a lot of ways you can watch it. Yeah, 44 plays to 18, man. Like they've just been destroying our defense can't get off the field. Neither side of the football is really playing well. Offense, they look good that last drive, but the flag killed the drive, and they've had too many penalties and drops. All right, secure the football. We got to get something going on right here. The thing that looks good is they're actually taking some shots pretty consistently. Yeah, I think Gettleman will be back, and yeah, this if he doesn't take a receiver first round, everything good I said about him will be gone. He's got to take a receiver. And there we no one blocks and DJ gets sacked. So that drive is done. That drive's killed right there. Like literally as soon as the play starts, you got a sack. Again, so what part of that play was DJ's fault? I just want to know. Unless you got Lamar Jackson right there, what's going on? How is that going to work? He's wide open. Slayton is wide open across the middle, and we pick up what 15 right there. Exactly. That was a present from Cam Fleming. Let's slide up here. All right, he's taking a shot. That looks like pass interference to me if I've ever seen it. But whatever, we're not getting that call. For some reason, we're not getting that call. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Whatever. What's going on, Nick? Like again, man, what are you supposed to do? They're not going to call the flags. Like Jason Garrett finally comes out and says we're going to take some shots, and they're not going to call flag. I don't, oh man, this is like probably like the third best game I've seen called so far from Jason Garrett, as far as the concepts and the shots and the protection is good. Besides that first play, but the flags and the drops, what are you supposed to do? No idea. Give me a sec. I'm looking for my phone charger. All right, all right. Let's see if we can finally get something, get a stop coming out of this half. See what Patrick Graham got going on. Nope. Our worst drive so far. I don't. This is just infuriating. The Ravens are the first team that finally said we should run to the edges because there's no one there that sets the edge. We got Logan Ryan trying to set the edge. Are you kidding me? Missed tackles, lack of fundamentals. It's pretty much what's happening. Look at all that protection. We finally got some pressure there and forced the errant throw. I'm getting to the point with DJ. Like I really am getting to that same point that I got to with Eli, where I just wish that he just went to another team where fans appreciated him and he actually got to throw to actual NFL receivers in a playbook that actually fit his play style. Finally came up and stopped the run there. And no, I didn't see that call, Jacob. I didn't watch any of the games yesterday. Actually, I just kept up with it like through ESPN and stuff. So this is a 3rd and 10 here. Can we get off the field? Like, can we finally get off the field here? I think they're already. If they get like 4 yards, that's in field goal range for them. 2 or 3 yards actually. Look at all that protection. Is he going down? And he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. They're not picking up the first, but he got them in field goal range. If that's not Lamar, that's a sack. Can't be mad at Leonard Williams for that, but someone's got to be back there keeping contained. Like he thought that he could swoop inside and tackle him, but that wasn't happening. So now to go up 23-3 puts that lead to 20 points. Hopefully we can pray for a Justin Tucker miss from 50, which never happens. If we can get a miss here, maybe that can do something. That's a flag. Is that going to push it back? This will make it a 56-yarder. Perfect. Delay a game. All right. This will be a 56-yarder. Okay. See what we got. See what we got. Will they kick it again? Will they punt it? Oh, they're going to punt this. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. The flag goes against them, makes them not get points. So this is a must-score drive to make this a game. Catch the ball. Thank you. Okay. Now, I don't need any funny business. I don't need any drop passes. I don't need any false starts and holding calls and all of that. We just got to score here. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it's a miserable season. Because I don't remember the last time we won 4 in a row. Maybe 2016. But it's definitely not fun right now with all these losses. Man, I just feel so confident with Daniel Jones as my quarterback, but everybody's letting me down. Gallman is finally getting carries. This is ridiculous. Look at him running the ball. I just can't get. I don't understand why he just has to sit for entire drives. What is this? His fourth carry or third carry? And by the way, that was 3 carries for 18 yards. How about you give him the football? This will probably be another run because he's bringing in a receiver to block, bringing the entire defense in. Oh, look at that. Look at, oh, if he would have gotten away from that, man, that would have been a move right there. If he would have gotten out of that, that would have been like a 40-yard run. Look at Trubisky taking it. Trubisky's trying to keep his job. The Bears want to bring back Trubisky. Who's that on the ground? Can't tell. But I think that's Ravens DB on the ground right there. That was a solid run from Wayne Gallman. I wish he would have broken that last tackle. He would have been gone. And then for all those people who don't want Saquon, like Saquon finishes that run. And I don't know if we should have taken Josh Allen with that pick because just imagine Josh Allen the way he was playing. The way he was playing his first 2 years, there's no way the Giants fans would be rooting for him right now. They would hate him, especially without Stephon Diggs. I doubt it, man. I doubt he'd be doing much with this roster. Now, if you say maybe we should have taken Quentin Nelson, maybe, but I mean, I don't really regret taking Saquon. I do regret it from the fact that he's injured, but a healthy Saquon, that's not bad. I'm not mad at taking Saquon. Like I said, maybe Quentin Nelson, but I mean, Sam Darnold. Yeah. Yeah, our running backs have been in bad shape ever since Ahmad Bradshaw kind of got injured and fell off, and Brandon Jacobs with the same thing. Like Saquon was such a breath of fresh air to finally have an elite running back since Tiki Barber on the team. I say Amar Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs were fun to watch too, but the first like actual elite running back since Tiki, that was fun to watch. But he got to stay healthy. Rashad Jennings was interesting off the field, like he was learning the violin and stuff in the off season and all of this stuff. But as far as on the football field, he wasn't anything special. I don't think. I wonder if the Giants will bring back Wayne Gallman this off season. He's a free agent. I don't know. I don't think he'll get too much, but we got to bring back some people. Empty set. They're probably sending a blitz here. I think. Yeah, they're sending a blitz. He's coming. It's blocked up. That ball got tipped. Not the ball, but his hand got. They're calling that. They tried to call it. Yeah, that his hand just got hit. And Gakwe finally hit that corner on Andrew Thomas. Yeah. All right, let's get something going here. Let's get something going here. Whoa, okay, that side step right there. Can you stay on your feet? What's going on with you? Come on now. You could have easily stood up, man. Just get on your feet. You see that side step from DJ and protect the ball and hit him like that? I like that. Like I said, can we just see some football? Come on, man. Garment. See, Jason Garrett every once in a while puts on the clinic. Every time the chatter gets all the way up here with Jason Garrett, he calls a good game. But you still can't come back, man, because you don't do this every game. See, now this is how Daniel Jones looked before he got hurt. He looked in complete control of the offense. This will probably be a run. That box is empty. But look at this. He got 3 yards out of that. Is Alfred Morris getting 3 yards? I don't know if Ingram should be a huge. Oh boy, the Jets just lost out on everything, man. The Jets lost out on everything. 20-3. Yeah, Sam Donald. Sam Donald is he's going to be throwing to a receiver, or he's going to be throwing to some new receivers. He's playing for his job. More protection, and they're going to call offensive pass interference there. He's trying to. It's hand fighting going on right there. Like that's just hand fighting. He's trying to turn around for the ball. I can't deal with it, man. And 10 yard. There we go. Another drive done. Yeah, the Jets don't care. Sam Donald is doing his thing. Oh yeah, Caden Smith. We definitely interfered with that. DJ got hit again when he was kind of fading back. Got hit when he threw. All right, empty set again, 2nd and 17. Wide open. He held on to the football. Dante Pettis' first catch as a Giant. Picked that up on a. It just makes me so mad, man, that these people just don't do this every time. Why doesn't Jason Garrett allow this every game? Why don't these receivers catch every game? Looks like Marlon Humphrey is hurt. Damn. Yeah, Humphrey looks like he's hurt. That looks bad. He's holding on his knee. Dang. But yeah, the Jets are they're looking like they'll probably end up picking 4 or 5. They don't look like they care too much. And let's look at the Jaguars. Oh, the Jaguars are back to losing by 10, so they're doing their job. Um, if the Jets keep at it, they'll end up not even having a second pick. I mean, I guess top 3 is okay because they'll have a shot at Zach Wilson, so they can trade away something. They can trade away that pick for Zach Wilson because I don't think Zach Wilson is going to be better than Sam Darnold on that team without no talent. So the Jets are going to either be taking a receiver or trading it back and taking some receivers and a lot of other because they got a lot of holes. But that Trevor Lawrence thing that's over. That's how Baker Mayfield looks with no weapons. Losing 20-3 to the Jets. Another more protect. I don't know what Sterling Shepard did right there. If he would have kept to the outside, he probably has a first. Mahomes is not the reason that all these games are. Oh man, the Chiefs are bored, man. It's like the Warriors. It's just like the Warriors. Warriors a couple of years ago when they were losing games because they were bored. Gallman they allowed Gallman forward progress right there. I'll take that. I thought he got stood up and they didn't blow a whistle. He's not a pick machine, bro. He's got what, like, if he threw some picks today, what is that, his 6th or 7th pick of the entire season? He threw one. Yeah, he threw one in there, so he's got 6 picks on the entire season. All right. They're not the reasons why the game is close. I mean, they only have 7 points. If Mahomes was a pick machine, like you said, just the offensive output that he puts up, he would still have like 20 something points, even with 2, 3 interceptions. They're just asleep. Here's where they run the ball, play action, across the field screen. Shep is tackled, loses 5 yards. I did not like that play one bit. I didn't like that play at all. That play was ugly. So off the bat, you got a 2nd and 15 in the red zone when everything was moving so good. And now we got a sack. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. They really killed that drive quick. And that was Shane Lemieux that gave up that sack. So we're in the 3rd and 22. Let's see if we just run a draw play or we actually try to attack down the field. Let's hope Evan Ingram doesn't fumble the football. All right. Okay. All right, stop with the fight, and we don't need any 15-yard penalties. We kick a field goal here, we're down by 14. We kick a field goal here, we're down by 14. I know we're not going for it. All right, okay. Taking the field goal, down by 14. Defense gets a stop or makes any kind of a play, we're right back in the game. Because I like how the offense is moving. We just keep hurting ourselves. All right, we got the defense to step up. We need them to step up, man. Man, leave a good taste in my mouth for when I watch this Cowboys Eagles game. And the Panthers Washington. Because this game is still within our grasp if the defense can step up at all. Because our offense is moving the ball. Whenever they stop with their penalties and drops, this game is in hand. All we need is just 2 touchdowns if we can get some stops. 2 stops, 2 touchdowns, the game is tied. And Patrick Mahomes has let me down in my championship game. Should have started Justin Herbert. And then Sammy Watkins threw an interception earlier. He tried to run a trick play. I need this defense to step up, man. Like, I'm sick of it. Make the game close or something. Yeah, Mahomes won't lose to the Falcons. I told you they're bored, man. Graham knows just tied Josh Brown's record. Josh Brown was so good, man, and then he just was beating up his wife, man. It's ridiculous. Like I said, Jacob, the penalties are killing us. That one sack that they gave up, instant pressure on the sack, killed us that drive. That didn't look like he hit that ball well. And they're gonna get this ball at the 30 or 40 yard, the 40-yard line. I don't know what's going on with this special teams. All right, the defense has gotta step up. Like y'all forced one punt that should have been a field goal this whole game. If y'all can just force just 2 more punts, and then it's a 0-0 game. We can get an end zone twice. It's a 0-0 game. Daniel Jones has looked. He's been getting down the field, and he's been getting sacked. And you got people with their pass interference and they're holding. All right, get this stop right. That's what I'm talking about, Martinez. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. 2nd and 9. They're swarming. They're swarming. Let's get an interception or something, some kind of a turnover. Man, make a play. We used to get a lot. He got Dez out there on the field. Dez is on James Bradbury. I can't believe they just leave the flats open like that every play. Lamar is going to take all of these short. People don't understand. Lamar is he's a short passing kind of quarterback. He's going to take all of the short passes you give him. You can. I'd rather leave the deep stuff open with Lamar. Like not leave it open, but take the chance of taking one-on-one coverage down the field rather than just leave people wide open in the flats because he's going to hit there every time. Like what he does is he looks at the flats, looks downfield, and then he takes off. And look at him. He's going, yeah, the Giants are winning this game. They can't stop the run. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, all I can hope is just for some more productive drives from Daniel Jones. After that run, that's it. They're not stopping the run. We got to get Lorenzo Carter back and some more guys that can set the edge because that's ridiculous. Now, of course, you're playing against Lamar, so you can only do so much because you got to account for him running. But they got to stop. They're going to give up like 200 yards rushing. And he's still on his feet. And look, it looks like Peppers is injured. It looks like somebody else. I don't know what's going on. Looks like carnage. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins is holding his chest because a 340-pound man fell on top of him. Yeah, we can't play man coverage. I mean, I'd rather just take the shot at getting beat deep, but they're just going to just keep playing off. They're going to keep playing off, and it doesn't matter at this point because they're just running the ball. Yeah, that's a lot for Dexter Lawrence to fall on you. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins, hopefully he's all right. Yeah, Dexter. Oh man, that's a lot of weight, man. 340 right on your ribs. Like you're playing bend but don't break defenses against quarterbacks that won MVP. Like he won MVP. He's just going to take whatever you give him. Yeah, you're right. Now they're just keeping contained right there. Hollywood Brown. All right, we got a 3rd and 1 here. Even if we stop him right here, it'll be back to a 17-point lead. Yeah, not many people are surviving Dexter Lawrence falling on top of him like that. Meanwhile, Dexter Lawrence is trying to run off the field. Hopefully, it's not 12 men on the field. I don't know why he's coming off the field in short yardage. How many? Okay, how many times is Isaac Yadom going to have somebody in the backfield and not tackle him? So you can't cover and you can't tackle. Look at this. This is the 3rd time he's had someone in the backfield and gotten stiff arm. I can't be too mad. He didn't have a real shot at it, but it's just like we continuously have them in the backfield and just not tackle them. And then it just makes you think maybe if the offense didn't have false start penalties twice in a row, maybe if the referees didn't throw that flag and then pick it up, like maybe if Austin Mack catches it on third down, we actually have points on the board. We actually have more than 6 points. We probably have like 20 on the board right now. What do I know? Jaguars are doing their job. The Bengals aren't. Bengals are beating the Texans 24-17 right now. The Jets are blowing out the Browns. Let's see what Baker Mayfield looks like. Baker Mayfield he's in range to score. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt have a combined 4 yards rushing. Baker Mayfield has 4 yards rushing. So uh, that's crazy. The Jets have shut down the running game. They've only run it 10 times, but yeah, Yadam is probably like 180, 185, something like that. They're throwing him all over the place. He's even probably a little guy to Lamar Jackson. So, man. Well, it looks like the Browns might score, so maybe the Jets might be able to blow this lead. Yeah, it's not much that he could have done, but it's just frustrating to just see him in the backfield and not make the tackle, not even be able to slow the person down. And they're back in the red zone. I mean, it's like, is this the same defense, man? Come on. They scored 14 that first quarter. We've given up 6 since then, but they've been driving the length of the field pretty much every drive. And Bradbury, for some reason, is on Dez Bryant. I don't know who else he should guard, but it's just kind of fresh. It seems like maybe there's. Are you kidding me? All right, I don't care. I don't care what happens. Y'all got to get out of this zone coverage because people obviously don't know where they're supposed to be. So Bradbury plays. He's playing underneath, and whoever Logan Ryan, I don't know. That's Logan Ryan's zone. I mean, who else's zone would it be? They're playing cover 2, and Logan Ryan isn't there. That's Logan Ryan's zone. That's a cover 2. Exactly. We'd have DeAndre Baker out there, who we still, I'm pretty sure, could sign from the Chiefs practice squad. But I don't even think this was about the ownership. Maybe it was about the ownership, but it just hurts more because Dez Bryant is scoring a touchdown against us. I thought it was a Joe Judge thing, but maybe the ownership did tell Joe Judge about it and say, "Listen, this is what's going to happen." Well, 27-6, that's pretty much insurmountable. Just the fourth quarter. Hopefully, we can get in the end zone a couple times. DJ is looking like the best quarterback that I've seen in his young career so far. Just like how he was looking right before the game, and he's not even running at this point. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from him, but pretty much everybody else has done things that have made us have to lose out on drives. Yeah, that's all teams have to do. If they have a quarterback that can do that, that's pretty much what they're going to do. And especially since we're missing Kyler Fackrell now, we don't have someone who can pressure them on the outside. That's why our defense does so well against those teams that thrive off of taking those deep shots because we shut those down. We just play deep zone. We don't give it up. This team plays mostly cover two, and they don't give up those deep passes. Cover two or cover three. But yeah, I get mad every day that we cut DeAndre Baker. I get mad every day about that. Like, first of all, we'd have a number two corner right now. And just think about if we just had a solid number two corner, about the difference in wins that we'd have. Because Yadam, he's kind of playing decent right now, but Yadam in the beginning of the season was awful. Ryan Lewis came in and was playing pretty good, but he's been injured for like 8 weeks now. So I guess he's not coming back. Dez Bryant has played the most. I guess okay, they're ranking his own career. I'm like, people have played more than 16 games against the Giants. But yeah, they're just saying he's done the best against the Giants than any other team. Deion Lewis makes me nervous every time I see him returning this kick. All right, Giants, let's get in the end zone here. Give me something so I can put together a highlight tape for the offseason. Logan Ryan is supposed to be in the middle of the field. Maybe it was some kind of disguise coverage and someone didn't rotate over, but that's not on Bradbury. He's playing cover two, and you got three people on the other side of the field just standing there. Brandon Allen is putting on a clinic. DJ's taking a shot. Slayton, yeah, whatever. That ball, I guess, was a tad bit underthrown. Oh, he just got his hand in there. Yeah, he just got his hand in there. Yeah, he just got his hand in there. That was where it's supposed to be. It's just he just made a great play. That's why when we have Jamar Chase next year, hopefully he'll just jump over top of him and just take the ball. Oh yeah, 0 yards. And that makes you just say like, what? Why is he? The Steelers just scored a touchdown. That also my fantasy team. But it just makes you just wonder why is he designing passes that are gaining 0 yards. Like Evan Ingram is running his route at the line of scrimmage. Like you can't get 2-3 yards on the depth of your route. All right, empty backfield again. It looks like DJ is really good in the empty backfield. They're sending a blitz. You got protection right there. The Giants they're going to have to go for it here. They're going to have to go for it here. Like if you have any shot, you're going to go for it here. Whoa. Just run off the field, man. He's trying to get a flag from Sterling Shepard. That dude ran into Sterling Shepard and then just sat there and I hope they don't throw a flag. Yeah, Jamar Chase might be gone. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, any one of these receivers will go up and get the ball. We just need someone who can do that. Evan Ingram did it once last week. Golden Tate, for some reason, does that for us, but we can't rely on a 5'9" receiver that's like 35 or 33, 32, wherever he is. 4th and 1 right here. I'm guessing the Giants will probably run some kind of an option play just because the yardage is so short right here. Oh, okay, no. You got two running backs and I don't know what's going on here. That was so disgusting. He got that. He got that. Wow. Alfred Morris is starting to move like a fullback. Well, we got that first down here. Let's keep it going. I can't believe we got that. I didn't like how that was designed, but I'll take it. All right, another sack. That's Cam Fleming. Oh, that was Matt Parrott right there, giving up that sack. Oh boy. Let's see. He just got outside of him. He never put his hands on him. He tried to, you know, he tried to block him with his shoulder. He got beat so bad, DJ couldn't even step up in the pocket. Second and 14 here. They'll probably give it to Gallman. Yeah, at this point, he's not getting protection. I've seen all I need to see for this season. Daniel Jones is capable of being a good quarterback, but right now, I don't know what's going on with this team around him. They just refuse to pick up that stunt there. I've seen enough. Third and 21 here. Empty backfield again. Now, most of the time, DJ's pocket has been clean, but when he's gotten sacked, it's been like instant pressure. And he's gotten sacked. Yeah, I don't. Oh, boy. So I'm not blaming that on the offensive line, obviously, but what's going on? You got to bring somebody back to protect, and then that's running into the kicker clear as day. Now that might be roughing the kicker. We might get a first down out of that. That might be roughing the kicker. Let's hear it. Roughing the kicker, automatic first down. There we go. No, it's not like we're winning the game, but I just want to see the offense keep playing. I just want to see the offense keep playing because I don't want to see the defense giving up whatever they want. And that is not a flop. That's a legit roughing the kicker penalty. He hit him in his back thigh. That's dangerous. I feel you, man. I feel you for turning the TV off. I just wanted to see this offense just to see Daniel Jones. I haven't seen him in weeks play like himself. I just want to see the offense on the field because I don't want to see this defense. That defense is playing horrible. I know you didn't drop that. I mean, well, I guess you did. Whatever. Yes, you did. Can't expect much more. I've never seen a quarterback play set like so clean and so great of a game as far as seeing the field, finding open guys, and have 6 points on the board. That ball got swatted. You're already on the 3rd and 10. Like this is the most odd game I've seen. Like I don't understand. If you just watch the way he's playing the game, and the fact that we have 6 points is ridiculous. Like I can't even blame this game on Jason Garrett. We got numbers on the right side here. Snap the ball. That's. Are you kidding? Are you serious, man? Cam Fleming again? And now they're saying that's Andrew Tom. Whatever, man. Can this clock grind, man? Can this clock grind? Can it just run out? Can the clock just run out, please? I, I I don't get it. I don't get it, man. 3rd and 15 here. And that was another false start. They didn't even call it. Are you seriously going to pick this up? What is going on with this team? Where was this go? Where was this after the run after the catch? The rest of the season, man. Like I said, this is the cleanest game I've seen. Look at how he's playing the game, and now they're going to call it back because it's holding. This is so infuriating. How can he play this clean of a game and have 6 points on the board? And now they're going to say that's holding, man. Now let me see if this is one of the real holding calls or one of the calls where they're like, we got to get them off the field. Too many men on the field. Penalties declined. So that's a good play by DJ. All right. Yeah, so that was a good play. Like he's putting on a clinic, man. He's playing so clean right now. I'm looking. They're going to take a shot at the top of the screen here, but yeah, he couldn't get open. Like, just think about the difference between that dude, Darius Slayton, and somebody like DeAndre Hopkins. You throw that right there, Hopkins is going up with strong hands and snatching that, stiff arming somebody like wide open, and he's going to drop that. Okay, he caught it. Thank you, man. All right, Dante Pettis at the bottom of the screen. I've been waiting for them to take a shot with him. Let's see. Yeah, he pretty much threw that away. It's a flag there. Matt Ryan gets in the end zone. Laquan Treadwell. Laquan Treadwell is one of the biggest busts, man. We'll see if Mahomes can respond. All right. Back in the edge of the red zone. Deion Lewis into the slot. Man, that dude got up the field quick. That's got to be offsides. That's offsides right there. They'll just take that 5 yards and replay first down. Yeah, that's clear offsides right there. All right, go ahead and throw this in the end zone. Deion Lewis, are you kidding me, man? That's down to the 3 yard line. I'm gonna be so pissed if a running back runs this in and then I have to hear somebody else talk about how many touchdowns DJ has when he drove us all the way down the field. Wide open, Shepard, touchdown. Thank you. Thank you, man. That's all I wanted to see is a touchdown drive. 27-13. Still down by a whole lot, but whatever, man. All right. Now let's see if the defense can get a stop so we can make it interesting. I doubt it, but at this point we're down by what? 14? Down by 2 touchdowns. 8 minutes left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, first off, DJ has driven us down the field about 6 or 7 times, and DJ and Gallman is running in from like Gallman or Alfred Morris have run it in, or even Deion Lewis have run it in from like a yard out. So he's really got he really should have like 16, 17 touchdowns, which still isn't amazing, but that touchdown interception stat isn't really that accurate for how good of a season he's having as far as moving his team down the field.
You think about going for a ride? What's the worst that can happen? Lose your license? Total your car?
All right.
You kill someone?
Mahomes, 3rd and 10. They got 4 minutes left. The Chiefs lose to the Falcons, man. That's just such a Chiefs thing to do. Just lose to the Falcons and the Raiders. Out of all the teams you lose to the Falcons and the Raiders. I guess I should root for the Falcons to win so they have the same amount of wins as us in case we lose out. That way we get a higher pick than them. Yeah, I think somebody passed him as statistically the best deep ball thrower. I think it was Baker Mayfield, but he's still up there. And he actually is getting some shots. He'll have better shots next year to throw it deep when we actually have receivers. We got 14. I mean, we're down 14. The defense gets a turnover, then we're really in business. But if the defense can just force a punt, force a 3-and-out, we're gonna have a good shot.
I wasn't so lucky.
I don't know what's going on right here. They're taking forever to run this play in this Chiefs Falcons game. All right, so it looks like they picked up that first, but they got a penalty on it. All right, so kickoff to the Ravens again. Let's hope the defense can get their second punt of the game. The best special teams actually kicked it deep this time, so they're not starting off at their 40-something yard line. If the Giants lose today, the Eagles win, and yeah, they're in fourth place. Let's see if Lamar can blow this 14-point lead. You know they're going to try to run this clock out. Yeah, Lamar makes me nervous running in between them tackles like that. He got 4 yards. Jabril is back in the game. Hopefully the Browns can come back for the Jets fans' sake. They're going to be sick. Oh yeah, the Browns should come back. They're down by 4 now. All right. All right, 2nd and 7 right here. The Ravens. They're gonna run it again. Let's get it stopped, man. Let's stop them from blow the whistle, man. It's just like blow the whistle, man. Should have been a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 2 here. We can get the ball back right here. If we can get this ball back right here, it'll get interesting. Come on, man. Stop him. There we go. There we go. Let's go. We stood up. That's the Giants defense I know. Punt it back to us. Now let's let this offense get the ball back and do something. Look at Martinez. Played it perfectly. Undercut Brown. That's hilarious. He undercut Orlando Brown and got that tackle. He said, I'm going through Orlando Brown to make this tackle. See, the Jets are doing all this fancy stuff. Meanwhile, the Jaguars are losing 41-10. The Jaguars made a great decision. They benched. You better get down, man. They benched Gardner Minshew. Hey, man, that's what happens, man. It's just like basketball, shooters roll. Sometimes you miss it, but you make it because you're just that good. It's just what happens sometimes. Giants offense got a chance. Take it one drive at a time. All we need is one touchdown this drive. Defense got to get a stop. But hey, all we need right now is one touchdown. That's what we need on this drive. Quick strike touchdown. 2 big throws over 20 yards, and then get in the end zone. We'll be in good shape.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network. Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom, AT&T has the deal for new.
This would be a hell of a story. They come back.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
It'll be a hell of a story. Yeah, Mahomes scored a touchdown. That's a wrap. Try to tell you, man, it's shooter's role. Some players are just better, man. They just do what they do. Doesn't matter if you throw an interception. I mean, it's not meant to be caught. Like Steph throws up a shot, hits the side of the rim, it just goes back in. It doesn't look like he threw the game away, man. It looks like he just threw a touchdown. All right. All right, step across the middle. First down, keep it moving. Hurry up. Hurry it up. The universe just isn't letting them they're not gonna lose, man. Just not gonna lose to the Falcons. All right. He's taking a shot, and we get a drop, man. I can't deal with these drops. I can't deal with these drops. I can't deal with the drops, man. I can't deal with the drops. He's wide open. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. Why don't you catch the ball? I don't get it. All right, another shot at it. Snap the ball, snap the ball. And that's overthrown on the slant. Whatever, man. That should have been a 20-something yard completion if Darius Slayton catches the ball. Yeah, Marlon Humphrey and the other dude is better than our receivers. That's the point. We need a receiver. Does this show you that you need to draft a receiver or sign one this offseason? Does this actually finally show you this? They're sending a blitz again. And guess what? And that's game. And you know why? You know why we're looking at a 4th and like 20 something? Because Darius Slayton dropped a wide open 20-yard pass. That's why. Like, what are you supposed to do? Oh, man, I can't wait until he gets some receivers. I can't wait until he gets some receivers. 4th and 19. 4th and 19 because you can't catch the ball. Whatever. I can't believe this, man. Every time I turn around, somebody new is dropping the ball. Like, you know that's sad when Daniel Jones has a 4th and 19, and the first place he looks to is Evan Ingram because he feels like that's his best shot at scoring, at getting a first down. That's when you say we need to get. I'm so angry at Darius Slayton, man. Every time I turn around, somebody new is dropping the ball. I don't want to hear any hate towards Daniel Jones. He played a great game today. His entire team let him down. The defense played like they played horrible. They can't stop the run to the edges. The offensive line gave up what 6, 7 sacks now. For the second time he's playing, he's getting sacked 6+ times. And then you got receivers dropping clutch passes. I'm just so disgusted with this receiving core. We had so many chances to draft a wide receiver this offseason or sign one, and we don't. We don't sign any. We don't draft any. We just say we're okay with going in this offseason and going into this season with what we got on the field. Golden Tate misses a game. We got undrafted guys out there. And then the fifth round sensation that's supposed to be so good is dropping passes left and right. I'll actually say Evan Ingram today actually came to play the game. He actually came to play. But everybody else in the receiving core, man, we gotta get some weapons in here. Jason Garrett actually called a good game. He took some shots down the field repeatedly. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. He kept taking shots down the field. A great game plan. Daniel Jones looked great. He made great decision after great decision after great decision. He gets sacked 6 times from his blind side sometimes. He's holding on to the football. He's getting hit from 3 different directions. He's holding on to the football. He's running left and throwing it to the sideline. Like, what the hell is going on? Okay. All right. You let that happen. Run the clock out. Run the clock out. I know for a fact Lewis Riddick will draft a receiver. Run the clock out. Just let the clock run. I don't want to see any more of this. I don't want to see any more of this. I don't want to see any more of this. I don't. I don't want to see any more of this. You let that happen? Are you kidding me? I don't want to see any more of this defense. They disgust me. They disgust me. Just let the clock run. Well, the good news is if Daniel Jones gets 2 weapons this offseason, he's going to look really good next year because he's playing out of his mind. He's playing great football. But, he's playing great football, definitely. I just never seen someone get let down this much. Besides when Eli went to Green Bay after that boat trip, and the entire receiving core let him down, drop pass after pass. Man, that just made me sick to my stomach watching that. Joe Judge is going to let them have it, man. He's going to lay into this thing. He's going to let them have it. So hopefully the Eagles win today, and we end up being 4th place in the division, so we can draft Jamar Chase. Please, please, please give me Jamar Chase. I'm sick of this team. I don't want to see any of these receivers back. I really don't. Like, I have confidence that some of them can be decent in the future, but I just don't want to see any more of it. Like, I don't want to see it. And then they're not. Oh my! Look at this. That's a touchdown. Listen, man, that's a touchdown. I don't want to see any more of this, man. First off, that's a touchdown. It probably won't challenge it. I don't know, but that's a okay. He was down. He was down. He had a knee down early, but oh my god, I've never seen like a quarterback play so well, and then the offensive line have a decent game pass protecting. And the only reason that we lost this game is because of the defense playing horribly. And now you got people fighting. The defense played horribly this entire game. And then the receivers couldn't create any separation. And then when they did, they dropped the ball. That's disgusting. I wonder what Daniel Jones's QBR and PFF rating is going to be because I know it'll be better than what the regular stats say. Young Ho. Yeah, that's the dude that made the Pro Bowl over Graham Gano. Missed the kick to kick. I already told you that deal. It's the universe. They're not beating the Chiefs, man. Like I know you get excited when you think Mahomes is going to lose, but it wasn't going to happen against the Falcons. It doesn't matter what goes on. It doesn't matter how many interceptions he almost throws or throws. They're just not losing to the Falcons. The Falcons are horrible. Matt Ryan is cooked. He's not cooked in a playing sense. He's just cooked as in he'll never win anything. He'll never win a meaningful game or not give up a lead in a meaningful game ever again. Yeah, you guys are going to get a rant video right after this game. You guys are definitely getting a rant video. Yeah, like I said, that's the guy that made the field goal over Graham Gano. I mean, made the Pro Bowl over Graham Gano. But I guess they're going to hold the Madden controller and just kick a field goal, whatever. I think Graham Gano's made the Pro Bowl before anyway, so I don't really care. It's not like he's a career guy who never made it. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely somebody who put some money on the Falcons over them, but that was stupid. I would never bet on the Falcons to do anything. Like that dude that put I think that was Ha Davis or something. He held up the little he put the little score up for the Patriots and the Falcons Super Bowl. He said best $20, best $100 I ever made or something. Yeah, Giants fans are they're. I'm not even mad. I'm not even upset. I'm not like depressed or anything. I'm just angry because I would be sad if Daniel Jones looked horrible in this game, but he looks really good, man. He's playing really well. It's just the entire team is letting him down, and that's why I'm fine, man. Go ahead and lose out so we can get a receiver for him. Just lose out so we can get a receiver for him. Oh, he fumbled the football, picked it back up though, and the Giants got it. Who cares? They're celebrating. This 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Who cares? I don't care what like. It's a minute and 50 left, man. What are you going to do? Unless we hit some kind of like 90-yard throw out of nowhere, the game is still over. Let's just hope that they can pass protect long enough for us to get the ball down the field. Like, this is the second time that Daniel Jones has come back off of an injury and got sacked 6 times. And both times, mostly because his receivers could not get open. And I'm going to look at the tape. I'll look at the tape. I'm going to look at the tape, and I'm going to show you guys that these receivers are an issue. But that Slayton drop, that loses the game. That loses all our momentum. It loses the game. Right after that, we got sacked twice. It loses the game. We were down by 14 with like, what, 5, 6 minutes left? And he drops that? Are you kidding me? He's offsides. And then, of course, Evan Ingram doesn't, whatever. Evan Ingram, for some reason, stops running on that throw. Offsides and pass interference. All right, I'll take the pass interference. I guess it's a good idea to interfere with him because, I mean, that could be a touchdown with Evan Ingram catching that ball. All right. Shep has been solid. Shep has been solid with these underneath routes. I think he's the only guy. Maybe he drops. I don't know. I know Slayton's dropped some. Austin Mack dropped some. But Shepard today has been, I mean, actually a security blanket. 9 catches for 77 yards. I say that's solid. Evan Ingram, across the middle. Keep it moving. I know he's not holding on his ankle. He better not be injured. Are you kidding? Oh, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Hey, listen. I don't want the dude to be hurt. I'm not laughing at him being hurt. But listen to this. He's got to go. He's got to go. Every time Evan Ingram starts to play well and he stops being a cancer to the team on the field, he gets hurt. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. Kyle Pitts, draft Kyle Pitts, sign Allen Robinson. He's got to go, man. I can't deal with this. This is ridiculous. Every time Evan Ingram has a good game, he gets injured. He's either dropping key passes, causing interceptions, fumbling, or getting hurt. It's just that simple. I don't care what kind of scar tissue he's got. He's done, man. I don't care. He's got to go. Kyle Pitts, please draft Kyle Pitts, and just at that point draft Kyle Pitts and sign Allen Robinson. You don't have to worry about any of this trash anymore. Kyle Pitts will be a 6'6" target that can run routes and break tackles and won't get hurt. They're going to send another blitz here. Slayton has got to get better at these slant routes. once he's the second or third receiver, he'll be good again. But I hope the Browns clutched it out. I hope the Browns won this game. Oh, the Jets won. The Jets are gonna win. The Jets are gonna win. Oh my God, catch the ball. Okay, it's out of bounds. He had pressure in his face, but I was gonna be so angry if Slayton would have dropped that again. That was a cover too, so he couldn't really lead him up the field. That would have gotten intercepted. Oh, this is so frustrating to watch. At this point, I just want to see some stats get padded. And look at how they're just. Yeah, Daniel Jones is pretty much back to 100%. He's moving really well. He's pretty much back to 100%. He just probably hasn't run just because. What's the point of getting hurt over these trash teams? Do you want to go to the playoffs with this trash team? They're blitzing every play. All right, go ahead and nail the ball out. I'm happy DJ didn't get hurt. Sad Evan Ingram got hurt, but just nail the ball out. Nail that clock out. Nail the clock out. Just get us some weapons. Like, can we get some receivers in here? Now I can go back to rooting for the Ravens. As you know, they're not my team, but I can go back to just like liking the Ravens again. Because it's just like, what is this? What is this receiving core doing, man? Thank you, man. Just get it out of here. Just get it over. Wind the clock down. Oh man. What do y'all think? What do you think is the biggest reason we lost this game? I'd probably say the biggest reason was the defense. Uh, but even with that being said, after that, if we had some receivers, we probably really are still in it, even with the bad defensive performance, because they kind of stood up. They kind of stood up at some solid moments, but whatever, man. I'm just glad it's over. I'm just glad it's over. I can watch Washington. Hopefully, get beat by the. Hopefully, Washington gets beat by the Panthers to keep this alive for another week, just for the entertainment factor. But I'm pretty sure if Dallas wins, that'll keep things open for us. I don't know. I know the only thing we hold the tiebreaker over is Washington. But Washington today, I'm pretty sure they can get close to. They definitely eliminate us if they win today. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this stream right here. I'm gonna get a video up like ASAP, like real quick, and I'll probably be back for like the second half of one of these NFC East games or right after to talk about this season. But I'm gonna get a video up real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right here.